I'm starting a new business journey, and the goal is to start the business with $30 or less. I'm calling it the $30 and a Dream Project, and that is where we start businesses with $30 or less. I was able to do it in the past with just 30 bucks. I grew a candy business into seven figures, and I know I could do it again. So this time I'm focusing on a more creative business where I can showcase all my talents when it comes to creativity. I can make stickers, I can make t-shirts, I can make stuff. So this is my very first banner, and I did set some rules. I told myself I could not restart even if I didn't like it, because the perfectionist in me wanted to restart every single little mistake. So we are going to ignore the mistakes. We need something to look back at for when we do get better. So yeah, I do encourage you to set those rules. You want something to look back at, and you don't want it to be perfect. So it's okay if you make mistakes. Now let's talk about the budgeting part. I spent about 13 bucks. My brother went over to Lowe's and got me a roll of the builder's paper. So you don't need much there. If you already own paint, then perfect. I am using the little acrylic bottles from Apple Barrel. I bought them at Walmart a couple years ago, so I still have them. I'm not sure if paint expires or not, but they worked well for me for my first banner. I'm not complaining. But for the sake of budgeting that in, I want to say I have about 20 bottles, and they were about 50 cents when I bought them, so that's roughly about 10 bucks if I know my math. So that's about 23 total so far. I do already own makeup brushes, but if you were to go and buy some with those $7, you can get yourself a good couple of, those cheap makeup brushes. I'm saying makeup brushes because that's all the research I did. A lot of the banner artists do recommend makeup brushes. So that's what we're starting with, because I already have those. But if you do want to go and buy some, you can get all these things with less than 30 bucks. Even if you hit the $30 mark, you're within the goal. So I do encourage you to get started on your business now. Join us on this journey. That way we can start together, bestie. So the goal here is to make a couple of free banners and get our practice in, because I would not sell this with all my imperfections. I could not get myself to sell a banner like this. I have to practice and make sure that I am doing a decent job before I get started. So yeah, the goal is to make a couple free banners for friends and families, and I already started with my niece's back to school banner. So let me know what you guys think of this banner. Again, I'm not going to sell it, so don't worry about that, but let me know if you're starting your banner business soon too. I want you to be part of this journey, because we can make it start with $30 and a dream, bestie. We can get it, okay? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Bye.